Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Zobrist.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
The 2-2. In the air now out to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. It's been a steady 5 for 9. A A ball and a strike. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Cole Hammls is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Cole Hammls, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding in, Francisco Cervelli. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Melky Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning coming up. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Osuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Frazier. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The next Cub up, Cole Hammls.
35. Cole.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bell moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Osuna is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Throw on to first, and Hammls has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Chopper to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Archer's ready. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now batting, Colin Moran. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Colin Moran.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Schwarber goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Grounded to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. At the plate, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
For the Pirates, the pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Archer.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And that retires the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Albert Almora will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Almora goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Daniel Descalso is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hammls.
Chicago, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Descalso behind 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Chatwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21.
Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Chatwood playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left fielder, Josh.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He doubled his last time through. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Colin Moran. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Melky Cabrera. Line drive to center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Keone Kela comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Keone Kela.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Rizzo is the second out in the 7th inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Osuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
High
and deep to center field. Almora ranging back at the track. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Corey Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Corey Dickerson.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Now batting.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. The Pirates. Jordan Lyles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Jordan Lyles.
Now at the plate, plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A high fastball is in there. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber is retired to kick off the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Miles is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 5. And that's in there for a strike. Lyles features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lyles gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 9-0. At the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Next to the Pirates.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Osuna. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to cough with a double switch here. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Jordan Lyles. Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Almora. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Bucks 10 and the Cubs. Standing in, David Bodie starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Kyle Crick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Bell is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Martin is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates.